Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and today we got a brand new update on the brand new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, which is going to be coming out in 2021. So that means 2021 is going to be a giant year for horror fans. I mean, we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre coming out. We've got Halloween Kills coming out. Spiral from the Book of Saw coming out. If you guys like or consider Ghostbusters like a horror comedy, you've got Ghostbusters Afterlife coming out. Then we have Scream 5 coming out in early 2022, January 14th of 2022. Oh, and we also have Candyman coming out next year. So we have a really big year for horror in 2021. But my biggest question about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot is, how good is it going to be? Because earlier this year, I saw that they had to start reshooting, like they were a week into production for what they were shooting, and all of that got scrapped because it was just so epically bad that they decided to not use any of the footage. They actually fired the one director that was working on it and brought on a brand new director to direct this film based on how bad the first week of production was on the set of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I have to say, these movies, the Texas Chainsaw movies, I really like the first one. I like the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I can't necessarily consider myself a humongous Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan. Like, you know how every single fan base, like Halloween and Friday the 13th and, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, they have their big fan bases. Halloween probably being one of the biggest, or Halloween and Friday the 13th, and even a Nightmare on Elm Street being the three biggest. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre also has a giant fan base where they follow those movies religiously. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you guys know that I follow Halloween pretty much religiously. Which, by the way, I just got that book, Taking Shape 2. It's going to be here Thursday. I'm really excited for that. But when it comes down to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, I've never followed those like religiously. Like, I've seen all of them at least once, not as familiar with them, so that is honestly one of the things I'm looking forward to for next year on this channel, is reviewing every single Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie as we get more towards the new movie that's going to be coming out, which is an official sequel to the original 1974 film. It's like they're canceling every single movie other than the 1974 one, which is very much like, it's becoming a trope in modern horror. Like, Halloween started that with Halloween 2018. Halloween 2018 was the official sequel to Halloween 1978, and then they did it with Candyman. They're going to be doing that, and now it looks like they're going to also be doing that. Well, Scream, I don't think is going to do that, because I think that that's actually going to be, it's like a soft reboot, but it is a continuation and it does tie into everything. But it does look like now Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to be doing that. Oh, and Ghostbusters is doing that as well. They're canceling that 2016 Ghostbusters movie for a good reason, and making it Ghostbusters 3. So my question is going to be, what are they going to do with this film to make it, you know, good? Because the Texas Chainsaw movies, like I said, Texas Chainsaw 3D from 2013 is absolutely horrible. I mean, granted, that was a January movie, and I mean, even Leatherface from 2017, I really didn't like at all. I just think that this franchise has kind of been all over the place for a while, and I'm really hoping that this now official sequel to the 1974 film is going to be fresh and new. And they have the tagline, "The Face of Evil returns in 2021," being Leatherface, obviously. And the concept art is rather interesting. I don't think that that necessarily looks like Leatherface. You know, I think that it's an interesting look that they got. They also just they updated their website and stuff like that today. It's texaschainsaw.com. But one of the producers of Don't Breathe, which I really do like, I think that it's a really effective thriller and horror film, and the director of Evil Dead the remake is producing this movie. So I've kind of got a little hopes up for it. I mean, just based on where the last few Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies have been, or even like the film like Leatherface from 2017, I haven't been fans of. So this movie, I am not saying I'm going into it with massive expectations or anything. Like Halloween Kills, I've got big expectations for. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is just a movie that I'm going to go in with a very open mind. I'm really excited to see more concept art as we move forward with the production of the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. I mean, I've just got my fingers crossed for it, guys. I'm really hoping that it does well, because I think that this franchise needs a damn good film. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003 is actually a really solid remake of the 1974 film. I actually think that my two favorites are Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. I think that both of those are really good. And then obviously there was The Beginning, which came out in 2008. And I remember seeing that, and I actually have that on DVD, and I thought that it was okay. I know that there are quite a few people that like Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, but ultimately, guys, I need to rewatch most of these films. The one I'm the most familiar with is the 1974 one, so it actually kind of excites me that now here in 2021 that they're going to be doing an official sequel for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974. Even though there were quite a few sequels to it after, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with a continuation of the story. But right now, my hopes are not really that high, simply because of the production issues that I have heard about this film. I mean, the fact that they were literally underway with production and they had to stop filming because of how bad it was, that's what's really worrying me right now. So I mean, I'm kind of just up in the air with it. I'm curious to see what they're going to do, but my hopes are definitely not too high. So with all that being said, post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for the brand new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie? Do you guys like that it's an official sequel to the first film, the original 1974 one? Whatever those thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video.